Hey, what's up guys? It's Rain back with a little more Elite on this fresh save that I started. Uh, Went ahead and played a little bit off the air just to get a little bit further in. Traded in my Sidewinder. In the Sidewinder you're going to want to do mainly courier missions. You don't have any cargo space and fighting is not really an option. You can do a little bit of exploring if you like, but you're not going to get very far. So what I normally do is just courier missions until I can afford a new ship. So what I've done is done that and went ahead and purchased a Viper Mark III, which is also not that great, but you know, it's getting up there. And just install as much cargo space as you can. As soon as you do that, you're going to want to start on missions where you're transferring cargo around for people. So find somewhere, go to the mission board, and this is going to pay a lot better than your courier missions, especially if you can find some boom time deliveries. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, here we go. So 52 grand, almost 53 for 2 units of polymers. That's a planet landing though. I'm gonna go ahead and skip that one for now. It's gonna be a bit of a pain. Nope, there's another one. Oop, what was that top one? Oh, here we go. 54 grand. For just a regular landing, 2 units of cargo. Now I've got 16, a grand total of 16. Oh, I'm sorry, 12 cargo capacity. Still not great. Excuse me. Can't carry very much of anything. That's practically nothing. But you know what? It's a starter ship. So, let's see if there's anything better than 54 grand here. Bunch of kill missions. Not interested in those yet. I am not set up for that. No. No. Oop. And 52 to Segavit. Hold up. Pretty sure. Where were we? Empire League. Segavit. Hey, look at that. Alright, we can actually take both of these missions. Estimated 2,000 light seconds away. Always check how far away the drop point is. I'll go ahead and grab that one. It'll take a couple of minutes to get there, but that's alright. Good. Don't forget to collect your cargo. You get all the way there and you have no cargo to drop off. It's about to piss you off. I've done that a few times. And that, pretty sure that's going to the same place. Awesome. Good deal. Alright, pick those up. And then go ahead and go into your left screen there to your transactions. I want to say... yeah, there we go. Open your galaxy map. And that'll show you where you're going. Go ahead and plot your route to the area. And it's, 3 jumps. Not too bad. Not at all, actually. Back out of there. Go ahead and take off. Alright, so I've made it into the system. One thing I forgot to mention, on your way, if you're going 2 or 3 jumps, don't forget to hit your discovery scanner and get some information from each system. It's not going to be a whole lot, but you can eventually turn it in for a decent amount of money. Go down here to where it is you're supposed to be going. Highlight that, Super Cruise Assist. Wonderful thing. I'm starting to love it, actually. And there we go. And we're a couple thousand light seconds away, so yeah, nothing exciting. It's, you know, it's Elite. Alright, so we've made it to Paris, Colony, whatever. Go ahead and dock here. And collect my 52 grand. And then I'm going to go ahead, I've got one other mission lined up. I'm going to go ahead and hit that, and then I'm going to go back towards where you actually start, real near here to there is a place, an outpost where you can purchase mining equipment. That's going to be your next thing if you're looking to make money quickly. So I'll head back there. I'll show you where that is, what it's called. It's real easy to find. In fact, I think it's where they send you in your initial mission when you're leaving the starting area. But I missed it the first time, unless it's a new thing that they put in. But mining, extremely lucrative, not exciting unless you get attacked by pirates, and if you get attacked by pirates, you're going to be running anyway. But I'll show you all that here in just a minute. Okay, now this isn't where I'm actually going. I'm going to head down to that little blue mark down there, the bookmark. But I did want to show you all this. It's very important when you're plotting your route. You see the yellow solid line, right? And then here it turns to a dotted line. That dotted line is indicating that you will run out of fuel before you can make that jump. You're going to have to stop somewhere and get some fuel, or you can invest in a fuel scoop and sit around a star picking up fuel. Careful not to fall into it or anything. But that's one thing I usually have on most of my ships is a fuel scoop, just in case, because I mean it's kind of easy to forget that you need to stop and get fuel. So just keep that in mind. If you see the dotted line on there, have some means of getting more fuel before you reach that destination. I did want to show you all this. I just popped into this system. Here is one of my favorite kinds of stars. It's beautiful. Look at that. In fact, let me see if I can figure out how to get an outside view. Been a long time since oops. That's not quite what I meant to do, but okay. I guess that'll keep me from falling into it while I look at it. But yeah, look at that. Beautiful. Love it. You see all kinds of stuff like that in Elite. That's one of the things that makes this such a fun game, is there's so much cool stuff to see. Alright guys, so I've made my way back to where I saw that mining equipment. It's in the Nerthus system. Now, this area here, this is where you started. Okay, so you've got Dromi, Wolves again, Tarn Cap, whatever. You did a little bit of flying around in this area already. And it's actually very close. You're just going right down here, basically. It's not that far. It's a few jumps, but, you know, it's not that hard to get to. So you're looking for Nerthus system. And here on the left, you can move around these little tabs here. Go to this one. Go to the search bar. Just type in Nerthus. That way you don't have to find it manually. There we go. And it'll automatically put you there. Plot your route to it. I can't plot a route because I'm already here. Right. But plot your route to it. Get there. And you're looking for the... what's the station name? Muller Station. Okay. Now once you get there, go into the shipyard. Now this is going to take a little bit of money, but I've got enough stored up to upgrade my ship at least. I'm going to pick up a Cobra Mark III. And that's not the ship I would prefer, but it is better than the one I'm currently using. And I actually gain about 20 grand by purchasing that. One thing, by the way, any upgrades you make to your ship, you get that money back when you purchase a new ship. So if you exchange your ship, you get all the money back. Or if not all of it, you get at least a huge chunk of it back when you purchase a new ship. So don't be afraid to make upgrades. Definitely do that as much as possible. But even stock, this one's got a better cargo capacity, and that's what I'm after right now. I'm going to want at least 100 before I go mining. So, and I'm going to need almost 500 grand just for one of the tools that I'm going to need. Oh, what's it called? It's the one you actually shoot into the asteroid to blow it up. Mining tools. It's the seismic charge launcher. Yeah, 445,000 credits for that. Don't worry about the subsurface displacement missiles. Don't worry about mining lasers. You will want an abrasion blaster, and you'll want the seismic charge launcher, and we'll get into more later after I can actually put it together for you, but you'll want those things. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get my new ship and make a little more money, and I'll be back. Alright, y'all, I finally got all the money I needed together to purchase what I needed to go mining, core mining specifically. So, what you need: hard points, mining tools, seismic charge launcher, 445,570 units, abrasion blaster, 9,700 units. You don't need to worry about the mining lasers and all that crap. You're not going to be using those. Down in utility mounts, you're looking for a pulse wave analyzer, 40,633 units. And then down in optional internal, you'll need a collector limpet controller, 9,600 units, a 2E refinery at the cheapest. You can get better than that, but you won't need very many bins. Total on that one is 12,600. You'll need prospector limpets. You can get the cheapest one. You're only going to need one at a time. Total of 600 units there. And then surface scanner is 250,000 units for a total, when I bought them, of 768,703 units. One more thing, very important while you're here. Don't forget, because you will. Remember those limpets I talked about earlier? Go down into advanced maintenance. Oh, I didn't talk about them in this video, as the last one. Anyway, you need limpets. Go down to advanced maintenance. Restock. Go down here to limpet control and just fill your cargo hold with them. Alright, next on your list of things to do is go and find somewhere to do your mining. So, back out of that as soon as you've got your ships all set up. Don't forget to go into your fire groups and modify so that you can actually fire things. This is my setup. Let's see. So, in Group A, I've got Pulse Wave Analyzer on the trigger, and then Prospector Limpet Controller as secondary. Group B, I've got the Seismic Charge Launcher, and that's it. C, I've got Abrasion Blaster and Collector Limpet Controller. D, Discovery Scanner and Detailed Surface Scanner. You won't really be using these too much. It may happen. I mean, it will happen occasionally, but yeah. Anyway, get everything set up there. Next thing is to go and find somewhere to do your mining. Okay, when you're looking for a place to mine, by the way, the easiest way to find something, you're not looking for an asteroid belt, you're looking for a ringed planet. So go into the system map, wherever you're at, and just look at the planets, see if you can find one that's ringed, relatively near you. So I was here, there we go. Nerthus A3's got a nice little ring on it. So we're going to select that. We're going to go over there and see what kind of hotspots they've got as far as mineable minerals. Okay, once you get close to a planet that you think may have something, it's got a nice little ring there, you'll want to get close enough to use your surface scanner. So we're going to eke up on it a little bit here. There we go. It says too fast over there. Slow it down to a stop. Go into the scanner and fire some rings. That little white line right in the middle there is the edge of the planet itself. And then if you go a little further out, it'll tell you when you're going to hit the ring. See how it pops up just under the reticle? Go ahead and fire that. And that should scan the entire ring. Then we'll be able to see what's there. Oh, that's nice. Missed. Come on. There we go. And look at all of those. Alright, go ahead and pop out of there. Then you can look and see what you've got. Okay, I couldn't figure out why I wasn't able to see which kind of hotspots these were. Should show up as soon as you look over them like that. Apparently there's a bug right now, being difficult, but you can still go into your navigation panel, and so long as you have, I think it's regions of interest or something like points of interest. I think if you have points of interest on there, you should be able to see the different hotspots. Really, you can go into any of them and make a good amount of money. I'm gonna go into the Alexandrite one here. So lock on that. Which one are you? There we go. And you can try all you like. You know, have fun. I have not found a way yet to drop into these hotspots without damaging my ship. So I just don't even try anymore. Fly straight at it full speed. Whatever. Then as soon as you get in, that's when you're going to start looking for the cores. The asteroids with the cores that you're going to try to mine. Kaboom. No. Okay. Now, we're going to switch over to the pulse wave analyzer. And what that does, one other thing I do is on your ship, go turn on your night vision. That's going to help you a lot in navigating the asteroid field, and especially after you've just blown one up. There's a lot of smoke everywhere. Pain in the butt to see through. But if you have night vision on, you can see just fine. Alright, so get down here because there's not just a huge range on the pulse wave analyzer. And then fire it. See this little green? No. Here we go. Those little green things. What you're looking for, you see how this one lit up just a little bit? You're looking for one that lights up but gets super hot. It'll be pure yellow, pure white. I'll show you as soon as I find one. Alright, you see how this one looks a little bit hotter? There's more red on it, you know? That's not what I'm talking about. Not what you're looking for. Alright, now this one here lit up from far away. There's a good chance that's what we're looking for. See how it's getting brighter yellow as we get closer? Oh yeah. This may be what we're after. Pretty close at it. Since I've only got 32 limpets, I'm trying not to waste them. Don't see the fissures. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That right there. If I'm not mistaken, that's a fissure. So we send a prospector drone at it. There we go. See there in the bottom left, core detected. Alexandrite. Very good. Alright, next, we get to blow this sucker up. I'm going to switch over to your seismic charge. And you're looking for this symbol. Right there. That one. First one, hold down the trigger the full time. Let it charge all the way up. Shoot it so that it lands right there. That up there in the top right, that little bar, those will start to fill up. Be careful to not let it go into the red. Don't let it stay in the yellow. You want it in that blue area right in the middle, otherwise your yield's going to be terrible. So be careful, it'll go up with each one that you place. So try to have a gauge on about how much each one's putting it up. This next one, I'm going to go ahead and put one more, just because it's not fully in the blue yet. But it's probably just going to be a quick fire. Where? Oh, there it is. Just a quick fire to have it there, basically. Almost. One more. Don't worry about the cost of these rockets. You're about to make way more back. There we go. Perfect. Right there. Now, get away. Because these explosions are big. Turn around so you can see it, because it's kind of fun to watch it blow up. Go. There's still 40 seconds left. If you don't want to wait, you can go into your contacts. Can you not go in your contacts anymore? Can you not? Oh, I got too far away. My bad. Okay, try this again. Go into your contacts. Really? Well, guess we're just gonna wait. 14 seconds left. You. Now when it blows up, it's gonna fracture into several different parts. You're gonna need your abrasion blaster to blast off little chunks of the alexandrite, or whichever one it is. Oops. That's what happens if you're too close. It doesn't actually damage anything, but it kind of messes with stuff a little bit. There's going to be a lot of chunks, well, a few chunks that were actually blown out of the core itself, and then all these other blue ones you have to blast off manually. So go ahead and drop your cargo hatch. Where's my landing gear? Cargo hatch. Send out your collector, and it's going to start picking these things up for you while you are busy shooting them off. Okay, just like that. All these little blue things. Shoot them off. And this is where being really good with your thrusters comes in handy, because you have to get in pretty small spaces. The fragments will drift apart a bit, but you still have to do quite a bit of moving around these objects. Do not like the placement on this thing. Oh, whoops. Oh yeah, because I only used the one limpet. Inventory. Just drop some. Not all of them, but some of them. And we got, let me drop, 15 of them. I'm actually going to leave as soon as we get done here. I'm going to go sell this load. Do not want to be caught in a mining ship by a pirate. Not when you've actually got something. Alright, now when you've got to the point where you don't really see any more looking around, go back into your contacts list, and all these ones right here are, those are out in the open. Those are already just waiting for the limpet to pick them up. This symbol right here, though, that means it's still attached. So target that, and any more of them that you see that you missed, just target it and it'll show it to you. Oh, and actually, while I'm thinking about it, this is a good time to go over the radar if you haven't really been paying much attention to it yet. All those little white things floating around on my radar, white squares there, those are all items. And in this particular case, they're all going to be alexandrite. See? If the box seems to be up above your radar and there's a line that comes down, it's above you. Then if the box seems to be below the radar and the line is going up, it's below you. So keep that in mind. They're not real good about explaining that. You can also run around here and pick them up manually if you like. When you've only got one, dang it, come back here. When you've only got one limpet running around doing it for you, it can take quite a while. So you can do some of it manually when they don't steal it from in front of you. Oh, nope. Don't want those. Those are the limpets that I jettisoned to make room for the good stuff. Where? There's one. Oh, one other thing you can do, by the way. Canister, limpet, add to ignore list. If you do that, your limpets won't pick it back up again. You can still see it, and you can take it off the ignore list, but they'll keep trying to pick it up if you don't tell them not to. He's coming back with that last alexandrite. Come on, bud. Put up the cargo scoop. It's time to go sell. And that whole process, by the way, I started that exactly 15 minutes ago I started looking for that asteroid. So this took 15 minutes, maybe we'll call it 20, to actually go out, find your stuff, and get back. Of course, it's going to take a little more time, a little less time, just depending on how lucky you are. But not bad for whatever total we're about to get. Alright, so you've got your stuff, you've made it back to the station, go to the commodities market, go down to sell, go on down here. Alright, and Alexandrite, look at that. I'm going to get 420,000 credits for each one. Right now I've got 71,000, and that took me a little while to do. So in 20 minutes of work, I've made 5 million credits. So that's a pretty good payday, that's not bad. So yeah, you can definitely make some serious money pretty quickly. You can also get unlucky and spend the entire night and barely find one or two asteroids. It can be an absolute pain in the butt. But you can make plenty of money. So keep that in mind. And that's it. That's done. You've done some core mining. Congratulations. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. Leave your comments down in the comments section if I missed anything, if you happen to have any tricks. Aside from that, y'all have a good night.